You're listening to JW Raw with Eminem.
He's a film guy. He likes filming. He likes doing things like that. And I tell him, take small projects too, man, that will lead to it.
Yes.
That will lead to it. You don't, maybe certain things, you start maybe work on the sound. Sound. You be a sound guy for this part, then you be something else. And you get to know certain people, right? You get to move in that direction that you try and pursue. And the other doors open up.
And that's a great story. That's why I was late this morning, because I was doing sound for a buddy of mine out in Belen, about an hour north or south of us here, and I told him, "Hey man, guys, I gotta hurry, man. I got this podcast I got to do," and I tell you, I'm not used to getting up at 4:00 in the morning anymore. Those days are over, and we had to be out there.
They're not.
Oh man, it was crazy. That's why I downed a couple Red Bulls to keep me up, and the effects of Red Bulls is you gotta piss like crazy after those things. So I get in I finally get in the truck, and I'm going 100 miles an hour, and I gotta pee, and I'm like, oh, crap, what the hell am I gonna do? I'm looking on the floorboard. What the hell am I got a Big Mac carton and a couple bottles of water like that are empty, and I said, well, it's not going to fit in this bottle here. So usually I got those big wide mouth Voss bottles, but that wasn't going to work. So I'm like, what the crap am I going to? I'm chewing a frickin' bottle to make a little wider bottle, and it was a horrible experience. I'm just holding it, so I'm like, I finally get here, and that's why I'm late. So I apologize for being late.
Because you pissed yourself?
But it's a great story. I held it.
I was waiting for some interesting end. I was interested.
I was trying to help you out with the punchline. And then I had to go to the store and get some new pants, and I was already wet, so I had to get my pants completely wet so you couldn't see the stain.
So we'll never know what actually happened.
But anyway, so it was a fun little project this morning. That's why I'm late. So sorry about that. But it's not quite as
He's got some of the most
dangerous
expensive equipment in the film industry, probably. Man, I spent so much money on it, Mark.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
I'm like, take all that. It's like sometimes a hobby will turn also into maybe a professional endeavor. You know how I see it.
Well, here's my thing. Here's whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever it is you want to do. Why is it you want to do that? What is it that's driving you towards that? Why do you have that desire?
Makes you feel good.
And this is my experience, I'm sure there's lots of experiences out there, but I think that when you gain the perspective of that experience, that when you look back at other champions and other successful people, they are beaming out the same type of energy. And that is coming from a place of service towards others. If you are sincerely coming from a place of service, like I want to get this done so I can do this for other people, or I'm doing this like acting or creating or, because I'm serving something much larger than myself. For me, I get to use it. This show for me isn't just a TV show. It's a foundation that I'm building to raise awareness around veterans issues, and Vital Warrior, my nonprofit organization, vitalwarrior.org. You can see what we're about. But it's using your opportunities for the service of others to make the world a better place.
Through these doors walk the greatest fighters in the world.